Hi everyone, so this is a video on our SiteFinder tool. So our SiteFinder tool enables you to input a set of criteria into the platform, and Landhawk will then provide you with results that match that exact criteria. This is really useful for solar developers, for example, if you're looking for particular parcels of land that don't intersect with certain plan constraints like greenbelt or AONB or ancient woodland. And then also for residential developers as well, if you're looking for perhaps houses with large gardens, you can search for parcels of land that are between 1 acre and 3 acres, for example. So there's various ways that you can use this tool. Now, the way it works is that you'll find it over here on the left-hand side. This is also available in Scotland using the Inspire IDs. But if we click for the HM Land Registry boundaries, we can then select an area. So if we do drawn area today, but you can also do local authority districts as well. So if we do our drawn area and draw our radial tool, and let's say we're doing this. So in here, this is where we can start to input our criteria. So let's say we're looking for parcel sizes between 3 and 8 acres. We can then start to add in rules. So we could say, right, it does not intersect with AONB. We can then say it does not intersect with flood zone 3. So this could be useful, or this set of criteria could be useful for, say, a residential developer. If you're a solar developer, you can do things like within a distance of a DNO substation. Just so we get some results, we could do 15 kilometers. So there's absolutely no limit as to how many rules you put in here. But if I now click Find Land, what Landhawk will do is, using that criteria that I've put in, it will find all of the parcels of land within that radius that match that exact criteria. And just while it searches, there's two options that are available from this once it's completed. You're able to export the results as a CSV file. So using this button down here. And then also what you can do is run an analysis. So to export the CSV, you can click on here and export this, and it will give you a CSV file with the site address, the title number, all of that sort of relevant information. And then what you can also do is run your analysis. So if I click on this, we've got some standard analysis profiles in here. So we've got the residential, solar, battery storage, and onshore wind. Now, these are completely customizable to you as users. We can work with you to sort of build your profile. But what it's going to do is effectively rank the sites in a red, amber, green relative to the profile you've selected. So let's say we were looking at these particular sites for solar. If we run an analysis, as you'll see, it starts to almost show a red, amber, green. And what it will do is it will work out how risky the parcel of land is for development for that particular analysis profile you've selected. So as we've selected solar, we can see that these very low risk sites here are a low risk scheme for solar. So those are the sites we effectively would want to start with. As we start to scroll down, we can then see we've got low risk and medium risk and very high risk. So as we hover over the high risk schemes, or the high risk sites, and also the medium risk, it will actually tell us why it's a very high risk site. So we can see here for solar, it's a very high risk site because it's land agricultural land classification grade 2. For example, if this wasn't a high risk for you, we can change this and work with you on your analysis profiles. Similarly, with the medium risk, again, we can see here it's flagging as a medium risk as it intersects with a grade 2 listed building. Again, we can change all of that for you. From here, we can then save all of the sites. And what that will then do is it will save all of them into the workspace section. So if you click on workspace, we can then see in here all of our sites are listed. We can click on these and it will open them up, and we can then see all of the relevant information relating to that particular parcel. From here again, we can then export a site report. So you can tick and untick these to be as specific as you want. And then if you click create, it will generate you a a PDF report for that particular parcel with all of the relevant information in here. So you've got things like the site constraints, what does it intersect with. It will also look at perhaps previous planning applications that have been on the site, distances and how far away you are from certain things. In terms of here, like the historic, and then if you're a solar developer, you can look at the utilities and you can then see how far away you are from specific substations, for example. From here as well, also now you've got all of your sites saved in this workspace section. If you clear everything from the SiteFinder and you go up to the control center, what you can then do is actually turn on your site cards. So if you turn this on, all of the pins will then appear. So you can see exactly where these sites are. You can create different lists. So let's say you had a phone call and you dragged a couple of these sites across like this, and you change the color, let's say to a purple. Back on the map view, you can then see the ones that we've just dragged across change color. So, once you've done your sort of analysis and you found your sites, if you wanted to use the workspace as a bit of a CRM system, almost how I've set it up there with, you've got the potential sites, or you've sent a phone call, or you've sent a letter. You can use the colors to sort of view this on a map. So that's the SiteFinder tool. Definitely have a play around with it. Input your criteria. Input your criteria. Any questions or anything that we can help with, please do get in touch with a member of the team, and we'll be happy to help. Thank you.